backwards this time. I know you guys love to try different things. I know you're into it. So we're trying this, okay? I'll fix it up later. I'll have to dub it into my studio, fix it up and throw it out there. Well, hello. I can hear you now. Welcome to Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. I'm your party artist. Kim Overholt's my name. Art is my game. And you know what? Not just art, but all kinds of different kinds of art, because it's not just about what you see, what you but it's also like what you hear, what you think. When you're an artist, it takes up every ounce of you. You are the passion of your dreams. And sometimes you can be the frustration of your dreams too. Like earlier, I was trying to get this going, and for some reason my computer, whatever, just doesn't want to do it. And that's fine. That's fine. I still have my cell phone. I can do it this way too. So we're doing it this way. So I'm going to just show you basics and put you out on your way and help you have a great day. Okay, so for those of you who, yeah, it works. This works. I'm backwards though, so I'm going to have to write backwards. Practice backwards. Hi, good morning, good day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a day. Days happen, especially on Mondays. Mondays are one of those days where it's like, okay, this is the way it's going to be. That's fine. Well, welcome. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Night flower. Night flower. That's awesome. I love night flower. Oh, hey, and so do you. You look wonderful too. I appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, I try to look my best. I'm really like I want to represent myself really well. And the things that happen, I mean, I can't control it. This is the way it goes. And like I say, with there's ghosts in here, and they like to have their way every once in a while too. So all right, we're good. All right, so welcome to Cartooning Monday. And like I said, it's a beautiful day here in balmy Niagara. And I'm showing you the basics. Yeah, I mean, I was showing you. Oh, okay. So the basics. Let me just give it to you one more time. Give it to me straight, doctor. I can take it. Okay, so the circle, the triangle, and the square. And for you smart people, you could also make it look like a face if you wanted to by adding like one of those kind of things. But you have to switch it up a little bit. And my pens are all about to die on me. There we go. It isn't, it's always something. Never a dull moment here at Overholt Art and Entertainment Studios, I tell you. And I welcome you with open arms and hope that you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, okay, so we're going to switch to purple because purple's one of my favorite colors. I met Prince. Did I tell you that? I met him once. Yeah, he was actually, it was kind of funny. It was like, it was in Niagara Falls. And it was like I was standing there and the crowds parted and there he was. And he walked towards me and I'm like, wow, it kind of looks like Prince. And it was like 1980. Oh gosh. I think it was 1982, 83, maybe a little bit later. But what I didn't realize is that he had a girlfriend that also lived in Niagara Falls. And wouldn't you know it? It was actually him. It was actually him. And I'm like, nah, it must be an imposter. So he came up to me. He's like, hey. I'm like, hi. That was it. And he just kept on walking. I'm like, if I'd have known for sure that was him, I would have chased him down and probably ripped all his clothes. And that's another story. But anyways, yes, you start with your three basic shapes: the circle, the triangle, and the square. Overall art and entertainment. Yes. Yes, I got it going. Okay, so, and I was telling you that one of my favorite things, one of the first things I ever drew off the bat was an eyeball. So we're going to do an eyeball, and it doesn't matter which way you do it because when you're backwards, you're forwards, and forwards is backwards. It'll all be fine. So it goes basically like this. You draw a football. Draw a football. We'll get it right this time. So draw a football. Can you see that? And then you make a circle in the center of it. And then you draw another like little thing over there. And I was explaining that the eye is actually like it's a round shape to begin with. So it's a round shape inside of a round shape, and then there's one more round shape inside of that round shape. And that's the center of your eye. That's your pupil. That's where you see everything. Your ocular nerves and everything are all kind of like watching from that one spot. And then you do like one more here, and you're drawing your eyebrows. And I mentioned crazy eyebrows because our prime minister I like to call him Mr. Crazy Eyebrows. So, and then you do, like little check marks like this. And then I was mentioning women who have the big eyelashes like this, wondering why they do that. I don't know. I don't understand it. But if you like that kind of thing, that's your boat. You do what you love. You know what? And any difference to me. And then I was like, you know what? To show you that there's a little bit of a reflection on the eye to make it look a little bit more real, we put like a little circle here and a little circle here, and it almost looks like the bubble shape I was making. And filling it in kind of the bottom there makes it look like almost a complete looking kind of eye, and the eye boogie comes out of here. But neither here nor there. At this point, I'm like, okay, I've been frustrated just trying to get the whole audio thing to work. And I'm like, okay, now that we got this all going, this is what it is. Okay, so basic drawing. You always, like guys, like I say, treat this like you're not holding on to a pen like this, like you're writing your name, but hold on to it like you're holding on to a drumstick, and see what the difference is, because you'll see you've got a lot more flow going when you let your arm loose, let it all hang out. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah. So it's cartooning Monday, and this is where you basically start learning the first steps of cartooning. If you've never cartooned before, this gets you at least out the gate and trying it, because, like I say, you got to start with the basics. You can't just be out there and thinking, oh yeah, I got this. But some people just you need the basics just to remind yourself. You got to start with your getting your arm going, and it's all about in your mind. You got to get it all set there too, and practice. Practice, 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 practice. I can't say it enough. You want to get good at something, you got to do it. You can't just sit there and talk about it and say when you don't. You got to get out there and just do it. So practice, practice. You know what? I always wanted to play an instrument, and eventually, oh, with a little bit of help, I learned to play the ukulele. And my ukulele playing is subpar at best. No. But it took me a long time to get to this part where I could actually do this. It's a slow and like methodical. Your brain remembers. It's called muscle memory, and it's not only just for playing ukulele. It's not only just for muscle memory for when you're exercising. No, it also applies. Oh, okay, let me it also applies to when you are doing art as well, because once you start practicing doing it, your brain kind of remembers the steps to go. Let me just switch to a dark blue one, because this one would be easier to see. So you get good at something, like you just got to get remembering how to hold a pen, remembering how to approach the paper. Hello, paper. But you kind of like give yourself a little bit of time to just get good at it and play, and it just comes naturally, and it's just like it's a flow of things. Now when you start wanting to get into drawing people, I have people who say, oh, I can't even draw a stick figure. Well, this is where you start drawing stick figures. I'll show you. It's real easy. This is the stick figure drawing place. Okay, so when you want to start drawing people, imagine the stick drawing that you used to make when you used to play hangman. You used to do the stick, you make the line, and you make the legs, and you make the arms. Stick person, there you go. Yeah, and then you keep on going. Da, 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 da. But when you want to actually get into drawing people, all you gotta really do is like if you make that stick person, you can always just trace over top of it. Now, imagine like you can add things together. You can just kind of like put things kind of there, trace around it, and then remove everything. Eraser. Erasers are a godsend. Hello. If you had an eraser, it's always nice to do. So when you erase it, obviously you got the basic person. And that's what it is: two arms, two legs, and a head. So there we go. Now, when you want to start, if you really want to start learning how to draw people too, is start drawing shadows. Start drawing shadows of people, and I'll show you what I mean by shadows. because this is what helped me to learn how to draw as well. It's really simple, like, because like I say, you stick drawing. So imagine you're doing a stick drawing, but you're doing the shadow of your stick person. Okay, so here's the head. Then you make your shoulders. And you imagine there's the body. Okay, there's the body. And then you start drawing the legs. There's one right there, and there's one right there. You're drawing the shadow though, okay? There we go. So, and you can draw in the arms. And already you can see you got a person there. Like now all you'd have to do, and this is what I used to do, I just used to make an outline around with the person like this. And it would be like, you're looking at the person from behind. Like they're out in front of they're the magician and you're in the backstage, okay? I've done this many times where I've looked at a person and the light is shining on them and you only see is the shadow from behind. So you make the shadow and then again you just erase. You get that mighty eraser. Get that mighty eraser out like what that what's his name? Not Bob Ross, but Alexander. He says, right, the mighty brush. I got the mighty eraser, because you can erase a lot of things with the eraser. Yeah. So there you go, and now you've almost got like a shape of a person, and it looks pretty authentic. It gets you kind of going. See, back in the day when I was like say grade 3, they wanted me to make people, and I'm like, I can't. They said, yeah, Kim can do it. She's like, oh, I'm like, okay, I guess I can do it, and that's how I did it. I kind of like made the shadow, erased everything, filled it all in, and then just did the best that I could. And it turned out better than I expected. And the more you do it and the better you understand, read stuff. I always read a lot about the human form, and there's tons of books. I could give you all kinds of books, but you can look online. There's all kinds of great artists out there who can give you great little starts on how to do the human head. So a lot of people like say you start with a, see, there goes another marker. Let me switch over to this one. So this one, so to make a human head, you're most thinking about like that, the shapes are what happen most. So, and you can make like a little U underneath, and there you got a human shape. It almost looks like an almond if you think about it. It looks like an almond shape. And then you can erase the middle part, and there you go. Like you get that human head, and where the eyes go is right in the middle, and the nose goes right between where the chin and the nose goes is where the nose goes, and right between here and here is where the mouth would go. So you could start practicing, how to make eyes, kind of thing, and start making cartoons. Like you don't have to be in between. There is where the ears go. So, and you just start building on things like that. So you get a feel for it. You just got to start drawing. The first step is just taking the first step and then going from there. And then you know what? From here, anything's possible. If you want to get better at doing eyes, draw more eyes. If you want to get better at doing faces, draw more faces. If you want to draw more bodies, draw them. Draw all the time. There's a Commander Mark I used to watch when I was younger too. Draw all the time. That's all you got to do. You got to practice. The more you practice it, the better you get. And that's the main thing. Is I can tell you as many times until I'm blue in the face. The only way you can really do it is just to do it. And that's what I got to do sometimes with myself too. Okay, so with that being said, I thank you very much for tuning in today. Now, tomorrow is Magic Tuesday. Magic Tuesday gives you the illusion of drawing. So, tomorrow's illusion is almost like I said when I was showing you drawing the square. And the illusion is to be able to make it look like you're drawing a box, like it's an actual box or a cube of some sort. We'll go a little bit more into depth into making the illusion of something being there when it's not. And I love that kind of stuff. Like that one drawing that says it's a pipe, but it's not a pipe because it's just a drawing of a pipe. It can say it's a pipe, but it's not because it's just a drawing. I know I'm going a little deeper, but that's the artist part in me. So tomorrow is, like I say, Magic Tuesday, and I also give you a free tarot card reading, so let you know how the day or how the rest of the week might go. Wellness Wednesday comes up the next day, and then we have Entertainment Thursday, where I play my beautiful ukulele for you and show you how much of a ham I am. And then we have Feedback Friday, where I love hearing back from you. Last week I was like busy, busy, busy. I just released a new book. Oh. Oh, I know, yes, I know. It's like when I wear them, I'm always like, ah, ouch. Hey, but it works. Yes. So I appreciate it. Okay, yeah. How, oh yeah, you know what I usually do? I kind of bring it up and over and keep it kind of back. I know sometimes I have to take the headband has to come off eventually because it's just starts, but it keeps everything under control for a little while because if you see my hair is usually all over the place. I appreciate you letting me know, and I appreciate letting me know about the audio and stuff like that. That's great because it's because you guys are out there and letting me know what's going on that I can actually get better at what I'm doing. See, I got to practice this too because I know people are so good at this and I know I can be better. And the more I practice this, the better I'll get. And although I've been practicing for years, I'm still like, there's people that are doing way better than I am. And that's that whole cod and an eddy kind of thing. Now, if you've ever been whitewater rafting, okay, and what happened is one time I was whitewater rafting and I jumped out and there was like on this current, and here I am. I'm like stuck in one spot, and it's like, why am I stuck in one spot? And everybody's like, well, you're in one of those little currents that Luckily, I had my life jacket on, so I didn't get sucked in. But if you stay in one spot, it'll suck you in. So you have to keep moving. So I got into an eddy, and this is where I am right now. I'm in an eddy, so I was like swimming towards the current. So that's what I'm heading towards. I'm heading towards the current and trying to get better at this. And I also have a second book that I just released, which this is reason that I didn't get to doing anything last week is because I got a new book. It's my second book of The Plight of Time coming out. Plight of Time. If you don't know about it, check it out on my website, kimoverholt.com. Um, it's about a boy's journey into a fantastic world. And hold on. I'll show you. Oh. So it kind of looks like this. The Plight of Time. Yeah, it's my recent book but I made the second book. Oh my God, hold on a second. I just made a second book. The Plight of Time, Part Two. It's called The Convergence of Worlds, and it draws all this back in together again. And it's a great book. And if you ever get a chance to read it, read it. It's just like a quick look. It's a little tiny book, so it's a quick read. You're gonna love it. And the second book is even awesome, more awesome, and even better. I just want to put that out there and make it quick and painless for you. Yeah, I got shameless promotion. I got to do it. Okay, so yeah, so this is what I do usually for the course of the week, and like I say, with learning AI, it has opened up brand new doors for me for doing all kinds of things, and I wanted to bring it to you as well. So this is what my channel is probably going to slowly turn into, and I'm hoping to even make an AI generated person of myself. I'm hoping. Maybe it'll look better, so you don't have to see me when I'm getting old and gray and I'm tired and worn out and you'll see me nice and perky and feeling good and all that stuff. And I will always be 100%, especially for you guys. That's why I go live because I like being 100%. You don't really have to worry too much about anything. Oh, so you don't have to worry too much about anything like, this is the basics of getting you started, and I hope you get started. And you know what, even better, I'd like to see the stuff that you do, what this kind of stuff that you like to draw, so I can hurdle you, put you into the right direction, something like that. And anyways, I appreciate you guys, and you're the reason that I'm here, just to make it very, very clear that, well, and the greatest thing is just to get yourself started. Like just grab yourself a pencil, Have yourself an eraser. Like I say, the eraser is your godsend. And practice, 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 practice. Uh, I had a lady who hadn't picked up a brush for years, and now she's got her own graphics business because she took it to the next level. She wanted to learn, and she did, and she took it to the next level. She's doing way better than I am. She runs all the circuits, and I just like I love to just be doing art. So I'm always just doing more art, and I want you guys to do art because I liked it, and I'm hoping that's why you're here too. So just try it. You know, it can release a lot of things that you have maybe pent up inside you too. I have books of cartoons that I did of places that I worked and people that I've met that I've always found kind of interesting. I would do a picture of them because I would just, it just, fascinates me. People fascinate me. Things fascinate me. So I'd like to give it all to you guys so that, to show you we're all kind of like in the same boat together. And it's great to be able to give you that little bit that and I love going live just because the fact that there's no holds barred. I can't be more honest than what I am right now in front of you. This is me, and this is what it is. And I love being here, and I love being here for you. And that's why I keep coming back every week for how many weeks. And like I do every Monday, I start you with the basics. So every day, just start with the basics. Like I say, start with your circle, triangle, and square, and it'll get you going somewhere. So just get practicing. And I will see you again tomorrow. I love to keep it short this week because I got lots to do, and I'm giving it to you. And all I gotta say is peace out, brother, with a little bit added. And I hope you have a fantastic day. I gotta run because I'm getting, as you can hear, I'm getting con- contacted for a lot of things. So I'm going to be running, and I might be doing more paint parties coming up. And I want to let you know, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff going on. I'm just, but I will tune in with you tomorrow. I'll just have to do it on my cell phone. That's all. That's all. And I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great day. Peace, brother, with a little bit added, as my mom used to say. And thanks for tuning in. Um, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. And how do I get out of here? This is the fun part. Okay, bear with me. I'll say cheers and poking the eye. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure I don't want to really hurt you, but I might have to poke you in the eye. Have a good day. Oh, goodness.